Hi, first graders. It's Miss Lothman again with Fundations, and today we are going to talk about two-syllable words, just like we did the other day. But today we are going to talk about two-syllable words that have one part of the word that has a magic E part, just like we worked on magic E last week. So if we look at the words on this page, the first word is the word mistake. And if we put our hand under our chin and we say mistake, our chin goes down twice because it's a two-syllable word. And the way we would mark the word mistake, the first part would be miss, and the second part would be take. So as you can see, the first part, miss, has a short I, but take has our magic E, mistake. The next word is invite. So put your hand under your chin and let's say invite. Your chin went down twice. Let's listen to the first part, in, and the second part is vite. So we're going to mark in and then vite, invite. We have that magic E in the word vite, or in the part vite. And the next one is excuse. So put your hand under, we'll say excuse. The first part is X. The second part is cuse. Excuse. He gave an excuse. All right. The next word is fireman. Fireman. So in this part, the first word, fire, has magic E. The second part, man, has a short A. The next one is dislike. So let's say that one together. Dislike. Your chin went down twice. It's a two-syllable word. Dis and then like. Our magic E was on the word like there. The next one, this is a good word, milkshake. So put your hand under here. We'll say it together. Milkshake. It went down twice. The first part is milk. The second part is shake. And there's our magic E word. The next one, reptile, like a crocodile or an alligator or a turtle. Reptile has two syllables. The first part is rep. The second part is tile. The next one, airplane. Again, two syllables, air and plane. And the next one, makeup. Make up. Two syllables. Now, I want to do one more thing before we move on. Some of the words on this page are also compound words, and some are not. A compound word is when we take two words and we put them together and make one word. So it has to be two separate words by themselves. So look at the words on here and see which ones are two separate words. If we split them apart, it would make two separate words. Let's look at the word mistake. And this one looks a little bit tricky because there is a word miss, like miss somebody, or I miss you. But do we spell the word miss, M-I-S? No, we spell the word M-I-S-S. So mistake is not a compound word because miss would have to be M-I-S-S. The next one, invite. In is a word. Vite. Is vite a word by itself? No, so that one's not a compound word. The next one, excuse. X, is that a word by itself? Cuse, is that a word by itself? No, that's not a compound word. Let's look at the next one, fireman. If we take the word fire by itself, is that a word? And man, we just found a compound word. So I'm going to scoot this down. We're going to circle fireman with a green color because that is a compound word. We have the word fire and man, and we can have those as separate words. Dislike. Dis, is that a word by itself? We know like is a word, but dis is not a word by itself. The next one, milkshake. Can we have the words milk and shake? Yes, so there's another compound word. I'm going to split those two. Milkshake. The next one, reptile. Rep, is that a word by itself? Tile is, but not rep. So that is not a compound word. The next one is airplane. We have the word air and plane. And if we put them together, we have airplane. That one is a compound word. There's the two words in airplane. And then makeup. You have the words make and up. And together they make the word makeup. And that one is a compound word. So today we will do some work with compound words as well as two-syllable words. All right, we're going to try our boom cards. So let's listen to this word. I hope you have your paper and your pencil ready because we're going to try spelling some words that have our magic E sound in them.
Excuse.
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 So let's write the word excuse. So the first part is X, X, and then cuse. So we hear K, U, S. And because we have that long U, we need magic E on the end to make it say the long U sound. Excuse. All right, let's listen to the next one.
Dislike.
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 I dislike Brussels sprouts. Dislike. So let's spell dis. And then like. Oh, I. Ooh, I hear long I. So if I hear long I need magic E on the end to make that I say I. Dislike. Here's your next word.
Admire.
Admire. If you admire someone, you think they're a really great person, you want to be like them, you admire them. Admire. So the first part is add, but not like you add in math because that would be two D's. Add, and the next part is mire. So I hear long I. Admire. And if I hear long I need E on the end. I need my magic E. Admire.
Athlete.
Athlete. An athlete is somebody who is really good in sports. Athlete. So the first part is ath. I stick out my tongue and say that digraph sound. So ath. We know that, TH makes that sound. Ath. And then leet. So we have O, E, T. And then we have that long E sound. So we need magic E to go on the end. That is how you spell athlete. Two syllables with a magic E sound.
Unzip.
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 I don't hear a long vowel sound. Un is un. And then zip. No magic E in this word because zip has a short vowel sound. We just need z, I, and then p. Unzip. All right, we have a couple trick words to practice real quickly. The words are been. That's a trick word because it looks like bean, but it's the word been, like I have been home for a long time. The next one is little, and the next one is own, like I own a car. All right, so let's try this first one.
Own.
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 We're going to spell own. I own that. So own is O, and then W, and then N. Own. Sometimes OW says ow, but in this word, it makes the long O sound. OWN is the word own. Let's try the next one.
bin,
Bin. And remember I said this is tricky because it looks like bean, but the way you spell the word bin is different than the way it sounds, because bin has two E's, which normally says E, bin. And so the way you spell bin is B-E-E-N. And the last trick word,
little,
little. So let's see if we can write little. O, eh, and then it has two T's. Lit-ol, L, and that E on the end does not change the I to a long I. Little. All right, boys and girls, that is it for our Fundations lesson for today. On your seesaw activities, you'll find some syllable work and some compound word work. And so we will see you next time. Great job.